What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing something a little different and giving my personal top 5 zombie maps of all time. This list doesn't have to include Treyarch zombies, it can include Exo zombies or World War II zombies or any other different types of zombie game modes. Please know this is a subjective list. These are based off of my own personal opinion and I'm pretty sure mine differs to yours, so warning, this is a subjective list. For example, I'm completely aware number 4 wouldn't even be in a top 10, let alone a top 5 normally. But with all that out of the way, enjoy. So at number 5 we have Zombies in Spaceland. That's right, we are starting off with a non-Treyarch map. Zombies in Spaceland takes place in the 1980s and is visually stunning. The colours on the map really fits the time period and is amazing to look at. But does the gameplay add up? Yes, to a certain extent it does. Zombie in Spaceland's gameplay is alright. It's amazing when it's good, but it's kind of horrible when it's bad. There's not really a middle with this. One problem I have with the map are that the guns are just way too futuristic. Now, normally I don't care about futuristic shit, but for some reason, the futuristic guns in the mode feel out of place in Zombies in Spaceland, and some of the other DLC maps as well. I get it's a futuristic game, but they could have added more non-future guns. But some positives are the activities you can do. Doing stuff like the roller coaster and basketball it's just fun. It's a lot of fun, Zombies in Spaceland. There's also other activities which are amazing. If you die and want to join before the end of the round, you can play games to be revived. This gives players an option to earn their way back in. Also, when you spawn back in, you have the option to buy your loadout back. It reminds me of Treyarch's Tombstone, but it's free and, well, actually good. But that's why I give Zombies in Spaceland the number 5 spot, for its new mechanics and amazing visuals. At number 4 we have 9. No, not 5, 9. 9 was one of the 4 launch maps for BO4, and when I first saw the teaser I was blown away. The theme and graphics looked great. Once I actually got the game, the simplicity of the map was amazing. It kind of blends the perfect mix for new players and old to enjoy, which was great for a community that at the time was losing a lot of players. I mean, it was BO4 to be fair. So how I think the story goes for 9 is that some weird golden face motherfucker wants to kill the Chaos Crew or some shit. I'm gonna be honest, I tried learning the story, but I mean it was BO4. The story was not really its strong point at the end of the day. It was the Chaos Crew! But 9 just felt great to play. Mindless killing zombies and having fun with friends. I legit can't find any issues with it. But if I had to find one, starting out can be a bit rocky if you don't know what you're doing, or you are just really unlucky. But apart from that, it was an extremely great map. I also fucked up my game footage really badly. We don't talk about that game, okay? Let's just move on. And at number 3 we have Kino toten. Sorry, I love shouting the toten maps out loud for no reason. Anyway, Kino toten was a launch map for... Wait, was it a launch map? Oh wait, it says right here. Was DLC then launch? Oh, okay. Apparently Kino was supposed to be a DLC map for World at War, but it was being made so close to BO1's release, they just, well, put it on that. Now, BO1 is the best-selling COD game of all time, so this map for a starter, it's just iconic. But the gameplay and theme is just great. Kino is just overall a really fun map to play, purely because of how easy it is. To get to round 10 of 15, it's decently easy and was great for new players, but it's not easy enough and provides advanced players a decently challenging yet fun experience. Kino toten also had Xbox 360 lobbies, so I mean, enough said really. But the best version of Kino is the BO3 remaster. Wonder Fizz and Gobblegum are here, and it's perfectly optional. So if you want to play it like you did in BO1, you still can. But BO3 adding tons of those amazing features give a already sanely fun map more challenges and more entertainment value. That's why Kino der Toten is number 3. It will truly go down as a zombies map icon. At number 2 we have Firebase Z. Can I just say Firebase Z was annoying as fuck to record, so please don't mind the video quality, just put it down as technical difficulties. Firebase Z is one of my favourite maps to jump on with a friend. Firebase Z came out as free DLC and was the first completely free DLC zombies map ever, and its quality holds up as if it was launch map. Firebase Z takes place in the 1920s in Vietnam. Now personally the theme for this map is not the most amazing of themes, but it was alright. Not bad but not good, but the gameplay backs it up. It introduced the teleporter, which is not new to zombies, but was a type of new to Cold War, and brought back Tombstone. Now Tombstone I keep forgetting was in the game, and completely forgot it was a BO2 perk. But, once seeing BO2 footage of the perk, I legit asked the question, who gives a fuck? But I mean, it's good now. It kinda actually reminds me of more of a who's who than a Tombstone, as the actual OG use for Tombstone is like a level 3 upgrade for the perk now. So I mean, its basic feature is more who's who, but on fucking steroids. So you know who's who, you gotta revive yourself with a basic pistol in a certain amount of time. Now what if we removed that fucking pistol and added your full loadout instead? Perfect perk, right? Well I mean, the good thing is, unless you're shit at the game like me, you're basically invincible. Self-med was introduced in Cold War, I think, and that already was a huge bonus, especially in multiplayer. You got Ether Shroud to get you out of tight spots, your friend can also have it. So they can revive you almost instantly. And you can med yourself. And now fucking Tombstone. Don't get me wrong, I love the addition. It makes games more fun, especially if your teammate isn't as good. Then you can stay in the game without falling behind as much. Also, I think people had issues with the constant mimics, but personally I love that as it made me feel powerful, so that when Robocop comes, I don't know the boss's real name, so that's his name now, he really knocks you down, which gives you a huge adrenaline rush. But I do have a slight issue with how you turn on Pack-a-Punch. Like, the location of the machine is great, the starting room is my favourite training spot of all time, so having the machine there and a multi-perk machine and armour is just great. But turning on the machine and power in general is mighty fucking annoying for me. I hate Origins, I'm not gonna hide it, and one of my main hates is the engine things on the map. And these remind me of them. Now at least there's not tons of them like in Origins, there's only 3, and they don't cost that much to get to, so it's alright, but if it could have been just one giant engine thing, that would have been better in my opinion. I like simple things, but that's why Firebase Z is at number 2. So my favourite map was so hard to choose because there's so many great maps, and this was so nearly number 2, but Firebase Z had engine things, and I got PTSD flashbacks to Origins, quite frankly. Nacht Untoten was the first ever Call of Duty Zombies map. This map was accessible after you beat the World at War campaign and was a blast, and since then the fuckers got a mighty 6 appearances. How the fuck did it get so many? Like, Black Ops 2 had a cameo in Transit, I love that map, fight me, but Revelations and Chronicles and 2 mobile games as well as a Black Ops 1 remake, just to name a few times it's been seen. And there's a fair reason why it's been seen so many times. Not only was it the first map, but it was a good map as well. And because of this, we got 2 spin-off mobile games, a very complicated storyline, and Black Ops 4, thanks for that. Because of how short the map was, you can unlock around the map pretty quickly, but also the box doesn't move, and if you're on BO3, you have Gobblegums and Wonder Fizz. I'm just gonna say it right now, BO3 Nacht is the definitive version. You can play it normally, like the way you would have in World at War or BO1, or you can use Gobblegums, which unlocks tons of new ways to play the map. And Wonder Fizz gives you Jug and Speed Cola, stuff which wasn't really existent back when Nacht untoten was first made. And it makes your experience 100 times more fun and stress-free. Again, the theme is pretty dull, but I do like the theme a bit more than Firebase. So in World at War, you crash your plane or some shit, and 4 Marines hide out in a World War II bunker. I think. And then Ultima's crew gets there, and shit just goes fucking wild. But in general, the map is fun. The multiplayer potential is off the charts, and the only issue I have with it is how slow the start is. It makes it annoying when you die early on high rounds. And the pace of the start is slower than a fucking snail. I'm not fucking with you here. I was able to go downstairs for a solid 4 or 5 minutes, and it's only when I got back, a zombie hit me for the first time. The pace is fucking slow, and it's a big issue, but not enough to stop people from playing it. At the moment, it's one of the few still popular quick play zombie chronicle maps you can jump into with randoms. Kino is the most popular, but I mean, shut the fuck up. And that's why Nacht is my most favourite map of all time. Personally, I could have added like 3 or 4 maps to first place, but this was my go-to choice. So that was my personal top 5 zombie maps of all time. This video took ages to make, as I'm not used to doing these type of videos, and well, footage. I fucked up a lot of games. But if you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like and maybe even a sub. I've heard recently, if you sub to my channel, a literal fucking kitten will appear in your room at some point today. So like, subscribe. Who does not want a kitten? Also, one more thing. Transit is fucking amazing!